a 9-month-old child and a 4-year-old child were killed with their mother, and they were returned to Israel after many, many months being kept, actually not even hostages, because their bodies were, the forensics had found out that the Israeli forensics found out that the children were killed immediately on October 7th. I want to talk about censorship and free speech because this is very important to me, because I'm a Jewish woman. And if Facebook is going to take down a video where I don't have any hate speech, where I don't talk about anything except that this is not acceptable, that it's not acceptable for people to be spouting hatred towards Jews. And don't get it wrong. Don't think that if there were no Jews tomorrow, that if Jews were completely wiped from the face of the earth and the fabric of society, of our society, of a just society, of a society of tolerance, the society where people can be gay, they can be straight, they can be bisexual, they can be whatever they want to be. Jews are only loved when they are dead Jews, when they are walking out of the camps of death from the Nazis. When Jewish people cannot safely enter into a building to go and learn, to study, so that they can bring light to the world rather than darkness, there's a problem. When you're raising your children to hate Christians, to hate Jews, to hate anyone except anyone exactly like you, then we have a global problem. The answer would be, my answer to you would be that they're scared and they're afraid to speak up, and they won't speak up because they would be killed, and they're scared for themselves and their families. And this culture of violence, of death, destruction has to be dealt with. This war this business of war makes a lot of money. This war is a business. It's not, these people are not tolerant of anyone. They are not tolerant of not just Jews, but everyone in between. Animals have the capacity for love, animals have the capacity for empathy. So I would not compare them with animals. When Christian graves are being dug up in Palestine because they are not desirable for the soil, there is a problem. There is a global problem with that. Every single Jew was dead tomorrow, that this would end, this would somehow end, you're very sadly mistaken. Because the fact is that these people have been accepted in Europe as citizens, and instead of working, they live on welfare. Europe is burning, and America is burning, and everything that you hold dear is next. When Christians are being murdered, when Christian graves are being dug up and bones thrown away where they've been for maybe hundreds of years, we have a problem. We have a global problem. This is a global problem. This is not this is not something that is isolated to the Jewish people or to Israel. And if all of this goes over your head, I would suggest to go get a history book. I am a Jewish woman. I have opinions. I am a Jewish person. I'm going to speak my mind. And every time you censor one of my videos, I'm just going to make a new one about the same thing, which is that there is no more room for intolerance. there, whether you like it or not. We're all in this together. We're not going to tolerate little 9-month old babies being choked to death by Hamas. We're not going to tolerate hate speech against us without saying anything back. We are here and we're here to stay. As the queer, they said, we're here, we're queer, we're here to stay. We're Jews and we're proud and we're not going anywhere.